Hi everyone, and welcome to day 4 of the Payroll Confidence Challenge. So, are you processing super payments correctly and on time? Superannuation can be time consuming, but Xero's Auto Super feature can simplify and streamline the process. Today, we'll ensure your super payments are accurate, compliant, and efficiently processed. So your tasks are to check that the correct superannuation funds are linked to each employee. I'm sure they are, but sometimes employees change their super funds. So I'll just show you where to go let's first of all look at the super funds that are set up. So if we go payroll settings, which I've just done, and go superannuation, these are the superannuation funds set up for this demo company. If you want to add one, you can add a super fund here. If you want to check that the employee's super fund is correctly allocated, let's go look at James here in the demo company, and we'll go to employment, the employment tab. That's where super is hiding. So here he's got Hester Super. That is his super fund that is currently allocated. So that looks correct. So then the next question is, are you accruing the right percentage, which at the moment is 11.5%. Remember, in July it will change to 12. Xero updates this automatically, but please double check that it has happened. So if we go and look at James again, let's look at his pay template. Now this is a demo company, and I noticed for some reason the demo company hasn't been updated, so it's showing 9%. It should be 11.5, sorry. So we need to change that. Double check that for your employees it says 11.5%. So the next thing to do is to see if you're using Auto Super or can use Auto Super. I think it's fantastic. I might go to my company, because in the demo company it isn't set up. It's free, and it's not free. You pay a little bit extra in your subscription each month, but I think it's worth it for the time saving. So what you do is I'll go to my company first, and you will go to Payroll and Superannuation. I think we should all be using this. It's saying my organisation details have changed. You'll probably have a screen that says that you want to set up Auto Super. So the only thing you need to do is follow the prompts here, put in your ABN, your phone number, a bank account that you want the super to go out of. Nice thing about this is that as soon as you submit a batch and approve it, it will go out of your bank account automatically. And the thing is, it does want you to say you've read these financial services guides or viewed them. So you just need to view them. And that's all good. And then say you've read the terms and conditions and register. And the setup is then complete. So you will then be able to create a batch of super payments within Xero, approve them and submit them for payment, and they will automatically be sent to the super funds that you have allocated for that employee. Need more details? Let me know. Happy to help. This saves time, it reduces errors, and it helps ensure compliance by making on-time payments. So last but not least, Have you paid all of the super? Now, I find there are reports that you can look at here, accounting reports. And if I type in super, you've got superannuation accruals or payments. Now, the best thing that I find to do to check if you've paid all your super is to go accounting reports and run an account transaction list on your superannuation payable account. So if I type in superannuation payable comes up. That's where the super, when it's payable, it goes into this account. When it's paid, it comes out. Therefore, when you've paid everything, it should be at zero. During the quarter, it may not be at zero because obviously you pay the super 28 days after the end of the quarter. So if I click superannuation payable, and I'm going to say this financial year, and I'm going to click update. There's nothing in my own company, so let's go back to the demo company. And accounting reports, account transactions, and superannuation payable this financial year, update. So these are the transactions that have occurred in the demo company this financial year. So there's an opening balance of nothing, which is good. And we've got a couple of amounts accrued that came through the payroll that we need to pay, and nothing's been paid. So the balance at the moment to pay is $1,288.84. So if you need any more help running these reports, let me know. Superannuation does have to be paid by the 28th of the month following the quarter for which the super was due. It is very bad if you do not pay your super on time. The super has to reach the super fund by the 28th of the month. So that means you really need to pay it about the 20th because it takes time for these items to be processed. And if it's late, it's your fault, regardless what the reason is. And there are enormous penalties that you have to pay if it is not paid on time. So please pay the super on time. And I do suggest you use Auto Super. I think it saves a huge amount of time and effort. No duplication of re-entering the super payments into another system. It's all done through Xero. So I hope that's a good tip today. Make sure your super's correct, the right percentage, and being paid on time. So see you tomorrow.